Hey guys, hope you're doing great. So this is just me playing a racing game with the Microsoft Speed Wheel. I believe it's about 10 years old now. This hardware is close to 10 years old and it's incredible. I got it off of CEX and it's a great deal, and I got this Microsoft Xbox receiver dongle. And the coolest part is it's not running off of a PC. This is running off of my mobile phone. That's the Lenovo Legion, which has USB-C out. And the monitor is a 43-inch monitor from Samsung. So yeah, let's play. Let's have some fun. So it's going to be a bit difficult for me to control the car. I'm not a pro as such. So I'm just trying to have some fun. It's not about winning. You know, and I'm going to get my ass handed to me. But either ways, it's not about winning at the moment. I just want to have some fun. I'm not a pro gamer. I just play casual games, but I really love this game. This game is called Grid Autosport. It was originally intended for PC, and no, not PC, Xbox and PlayStation. Then I guess it was ported to a bunch of other consoles, and it has found its way onto mobile phones. I mean, it's pretty cool. Let me just lower the volume, and this monitor, it's not a TV, it is a monitor. It's a Samsung M7 Smart Monitor. It also has its own remote. It's great for productivity as well, not just for gaming. And I'll talk a bit more about it later. If you guys are interested about it, I'll make a video and about my productivity setup and how I use my power tools, which is fancy zones. So yeah, at the moment we are doing this Microsoft Speed Wheel and this game. Oops. Lost a bit of touch over there. So I really like this game at the moment. I think it's running at 60 FPS if I'm not wrong. I've set it up to a quad HD resolution. That way I get a good compromise between the phone not heating up so much and at the same time enjoying a really nice and crisp gameplay. So you might be wondering about the resolution. Phones are not generally in 21:9 unless it's a Sony, of course. Those guys are incredible. Love those phones, the Sony 21:9 phones. I guess they're called Xperia 1. And I'm using the replay feature a lot because as I said, I'm just a casual gamer and I'm trying to do this while I'm talking, and I'm not a streamer, of course. So yeah, it is really nice, and just trying to think what I wanted to say. Okay, so I went into the preferences file of this game, this Grid Autosport. Originally, you can only play it at 900p, which is too low for a 4K monitor. I tried bumping it up to 4K 4x MSAA, anti-aliasing, with everything pushed to high. I barely managed 30 FPS. And I thought, okay, let's go for a compromise. Let's run it at quad HD resolution with all the ultra high graphics, as you must be seeing these shadows and the moving, so it's pretty nice, reflections, etc. So yeah, it's running at a decent resolution, and it's a lot of fun, honestly. I guess it's running at 60 FPS. I did some FPS just earlier with all those tools that you have, this game bench, etc. It seemed to be running at 30 FPS, 60 FPS, sorry. And it's pretty, oopsie daisy. And that seems to be pretty reasonable. Okay, that was bad. Let's try again. Maybe we'll get it right this time. So it's running at 60 FPS quad HD resolution. And on a 4K display. Obviously 21:9, so guess it's 3840 by 1440 or less because of the sidebars. I think that's an Android thing. And yeah, this monitor has the ability to turn itself into 21:9 apart from 16:9. My Windows, it's not playing well with it because it's an old laptop, and it's laptop HDMIs are usually hooked up to Intel drivers rather than their actual graphic card counterparts. Oh, that was sweet. I didn't pull it off quite well, but that was really nice. So yeah, it's this is more of a random video of me enjoying this amazing speed wheel. In case you're wondering, yeah, you do feel a bit of pain in your arms if you play for extended sessions. extended sessions. But in my opinion, that's great. I take a break every so often, every 10-20 minutes. So in my books, that's a positive. And this works with most games because basically, and this is what I love about Grid Autosport. You see, those are AI drivers, and the AI is pretty spot on in Grid Autosport. It's like, if you mess with them and if you're aggressive, there are certain drivers that will remember that and they will be aggressive to you. So that is pretty cool. Instead of the dumb numbnuts AI drivers that you see in most other arcade games, I think Grid Autosport strikes a very good balance. Especially if you're running it from your phone, and it's just a Snapdragon 870, by the way, which in my opinion is one of the best processors after Snapdragon 801. That was amazing. So not really pleased with the 8 Gen 1. Let's get back on the road now. Enough off-roading. Oh, come on. It's a pretty nice chip. Doesn't heat a lot. It does heat, but doesn't heat too much. Oh, that was good. But long story short, this video is just me playing Grid Autosport, having a great time with this Microsoft Speed Wheel. It works with, as I was saying, it works with Android phones. That's because Android phones natively support Xbox 360. So this X direction input is just the analog being emulated as a steering wheel. Some of you might say, oh no, 300-degree steering wheel, blah blah blah, not so great, very unhappy, no force feedback. That is true. And you don't get I don't think you can even get the vibration motors working even on Windows, because Android is a different case. I mean, Android has crappy-ish controller vibration, DualShock feedback, rumble feedback, so that's a given. But it doesn't work even with Windows, so you can only get the vibration working with Xbox 360, not even the Xbox One. Doesn't work with Xbox One. But yeah, it was a bit sketchy when I got this, and I didn't get it with the receiver. I got this for 10 quid, and I ordered the receiver separately. I'm pretty glad that it worked. I worked with my Android phone because Windows 10 has restricted access to the Xbox 360 receiver. Those which are generic and not from Microsoft. Should be an easy fix. Not an easy fix. A medium level fix. You can fix that by going into safe mode and doing a bunch of stuff. And I haven't done that yet because I'm having such a blast with this Grid Autosport, and I mainly got it for this game. My PC runs at 30 FPS on QHD. I know PC Master Race fail, but Forza at 30 FPS is okay in 1080p medium settings. But then again, I'm not really keen on playing that with the steering wheel. I'd much rather play that with my Xbox One joysticks or joypads or controllers, whatever. Rather than going through the hassle of hooking this up and playing it at 30 FPS, I'd much rather enjoy this at 60 FPS. But think about it. We are at a point in time where you have this console quality game. I mean, just look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. And one of the reasons why I really couldn't get to the whole screen recording and forward camera thing was because since it's projecting and I don't know, maybe it's this game's limitation, it's doing all sort of weird stuff if I try screen recording. And not to mention that it's exceptionally high quality gaming. Oh wow, did you see that? Can you see that? Damage modeling is just beautiful in this game. And when you're playing at ultra and such a high pixel count monitor, you really see all those grass flying off. It's bang on. It's beautiful. I know I pretty much didn't win this game, but damn, I had so much fun playing it. So yeah, it's one of the reasons, the fact that I can't screen record it without getting a lot of weird artifacts is one of the reasons why I chose to. It's why I chose to record it this way. But I guess that's fine because you get to see me and you get to see me play. Of course, it was a shoddy gameplay, but you get the point. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me just give you guys a closer look. Of course, it will never be as good as capturing it off directly. But hey, I can try. All right.